Good afternoon, Mark Dubin, Dubin Realty with your Juno Jupiter update for the week. It is the week of March 22nd to March 29th. You're probably going to see this Saturday, Sunday maybe, depends. When my man Alex gets me the video back and I get it uploaded. So anyway, thanks for everyone who's been watching. If you have, maybe click a button so I know you're watching. It's kind of neat. I've had people call or text me that said they watched the video, but I didn't know. So maybe click a button and that would help me know. So anyway, believe it or not, I've heard some clients and neighbors and people starting to leave for the season, which in South Florida and around here is a very common thing. I'd say probably 3/4 of our population leaves for the summer. I travel a lot, so I thought I'd go over a couple quick tips on how to leave for the season, keep your house safe. So number one is obviously turn your water off. I know that sounds silly, but a lot of people leave, you don't turn your water off, you get a loose pipe or a hot water heater, and it's a massive problem. So make sure to shut your water off. Turn the breaker off for your hot water heater is another good tip, just so your hot water heater isn't running all summer and doesn't have a problem. Keep your air turned on. Again, another thing, and don't leave it at 80 degrees because that's a breeding ground for bacteria and mold. So keep it at a reasonable rate. Maybe get a dehumidifier in your closet or certain areas. And maybe hire a house watch. It's always a good idea, and I've got a good friend and client who runs an amazing house watch program. His name is Jay, and his wife is Susie, and they're awesome, honest, great people. It's Premier Home Watch and Concierge. Their phone number is 561-290-9394. So if you want to hire someone to walk through your property once in a while, collect your mail, do any sort of concierge work as well, they're awesome people, licensed, insured, and bonded. So great people. Give them a call if you'd like to use them. So just a couple things on what's still going on in town that you might want to enjoy. Roger Dean Stadium, the baseball in Abacoa, the major leaguers are gone. Major League Baseball has started, but there's still the summer leaguers. They call them the Grapefruit League or the Orange League or Tangerine. I'm not sure. But there's still good baseball to watch. So if you want to go out to Roger Dean, support the programs there, have a good time with the friends and family. Jupiter Maltz Theater. Good news and bad news. Good news, this West Side Story is going to be playing from March 26th to April 14th. The bad news is I checked the website, it's sold out. So that's a great sign. People are supporting the theater. Don't worry, there's usually tickets you can get sort of the week before, the day of, if someone doesn't take a ticket, or maybe ask a friend or a coworker, maybe they're subscription holders and they can give you one of their tickets. So anyway, the Jupiter Malt's an awesome theater, so keep patronizing it, keep supporting the arts. I think it's an awesome thing to do. So Tequesta Bike Lane, I know I covered this a few weeks ago. I'm not sure the big deal. I'm a cyclist. I go on the road a lot. There's a big green strip for cyclists, and cars are supposed to merge in when they need to merge in to get to where they're going, but apparently it's causing confusion, and there's a lot of talk about redoing the road. I guess it was just a couple $1 million, so hey, what's that between friends? But we'll see. Hopefully people can figure it out that you respect cyclists, and then when you need to get over, you get over and turn. But the bike lane obviously isn't to drive in, so I know it might be complicated, so that's that. So on to real estate. We're sort of got a month left the season. Things have been hit and miss. One week, it's all my listings are getting tons of showings. The next week, it's quiet. Last week was pretty busy. There are a lot of offers going out, although I sense some of the offers are a little more hesitant, and more transactions seem to be falling apart than closing. Again, just a sign maybe buyers are getting a little finicky. With that said, I've got some great news in terms of my listings. One of my units at the Tower, Unit 206, I'm happy to say went under contract last week in only 2 days, so that was cool. My personal unit at the Tower, 106, it's gorgeous. I've had a couple good offers, but nothing's been fit right, so we'll continue to market. If you're looking for a great renovated 2-bedroom on the ocean, it's listed at $598. Brigadoon, I've got an awesome, spacious 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's mostly original, but clean as a whistle, and we've reduced that down to $519. And I've got a new listing in Abacoa. If anyone's looking for a big townhome, it's a great family neighborhood in Mallory Creek. Will be listed shortly for $449. It's a 3, 2.5, 2-car garage, little under 2,000 square feet. So that'll be a nice property to come online soon. And I've still got my great little bungalow home on Williamson Road. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, listed for $259. Great starter home, great investment property. Give me a call if you're interested in any of those, or of course anything else at all. In terms of real estate, I'm always here to help. So just quick activity update. There's 215 active properties, which is holding steady. There are 83 properties under contract, so it's a few more than last week. So a few more properties might have gone under contract. And there, believe it or not, last week there were 11 sales, which is good. 7 of them were under 400,000. So of the 4 that were left, there was almost $1 million transaction at Jupiter Ocean Grand. There was a big condo at Beachfront that sold for 1.1 million. And kind of weird, the house on Mars, for those of you that know Mars, that ultra contemporary, which just sold for $2 million, was relisted for 2.5 and reclosed for 2.1. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I am not sure the story there, but I'm sure there is one. And then a Bluffs single-family home on the Intercoastal just sold for $975,000, which sounds like a lot for a Bluffs house, but it does have direct intercoastal access with a boat dock. So pretty good sales. Things are picking up. Once again, thank you for watching. Appreciate your viewing, and click, comment, I don't know, tell a friend, share it, whatever they say, and have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week.